Hi guys, good morning and welcome to a brand new week. Today I would like to share something very important with you. There are two major reasons why couples should love each other with everything they have. The first reason is that loving your spouse is a protection for your family. Under protection, I'll be talking on three main points. The first point is many married people who cheat do that because they have very little or no love at home. Yeah, many married men who go out there to have side chicks or many married women who go out there to see other men do this primarily because they have very little or no love at home. And when they go out there and cheat, you know, different things could happen. They could lose their life in the process because they really don't know who they are going out there to meet. You know, many people have this mask that only they know about, and they could come to you like an angel of light, and show you all the good things, all the beautiful things, give you all the sweet talk, and you'll be like, wow, this is really what I've been looking for. This is what I lack at home. And you go out there and trust them, and get involved with them. Meanwhile, there is more to them than meets the eye. So in the process of cheating on your spouse, you could lose your life. Also, many people have had an affair, contracted a venereal disease, and contaminated their spouse and even the children, which has caused the whole family to perish. So that's the first point. The second point is the love of a spouse is a protection from people out there, from extended relatives, from neighbors. There are many women who have been disrespected by their neighbors, by their in-laws, because these neighbors and in-laws know that their husbands don't love them. As a man, when you love your wife, it's a protection for your wife against the people who want to hurt her. You know, when a man doesn't love his wife, he leaves an open door for the enemy to come in and do whatever they want to do to his wife. But when you love your wife, people who want to hurt her will be like, if you play with this woman, her husband will deal with you. If you try this woman, you get into trouble with her husband. Her husband doesn't joke with her. Her husband doesn't play with her. Be careful. If her husband sees what you are doing, you're going to have it very hot with him. Do you understand? So that's the idea. The third point is the love of a spouse is a protection for the children. Like I said in one of my other videos, loving your spouse is actually good parenting. As a husband, loving your wife will teach your daughter what love really is, what marriage is all about. And for that reason, she'll be able to discern a man that doesn't love her. And that's how she's going to stay away from abusive relationships. And as a wife, treating your husband right will teach your son what marriage is all about. It will teach him how he deserves to be treated. It will teach him what to tolerate and what not to tolerate from women in the future. And that's going to be a protection for him because it will prevent him from getting into toxic relationships. Those were the three main points under protection, which was the first major reason why couples should love each other with everything they have. Now, the second major reason is nowadays, love is in very limited supply. So it's important for couples to give each other the proportion of love they have in them because they are not likely to get it from anywhere else. Even if they manage to get some love from people, it's likely not to be really it. Nowadays, there is so much selfish interest. People might come to you pretending to love you simply because they need something from you. Once they get that thing, off they go. Or when they can no longer get that thing, off they go. So it's important for couples to love each other, such that when they come home, from out there, from the chaos out there, from the hatred and strife out there, they should be a refuge for each other, and their home should be a heaven, for each other. So that's why it's important for couples to give each other the proportion of love they have in them. You know, it's important.